You're listening to the Sales Hunter podcast. My name is Mark Hunter. How do you sell in a slow market? That's the question I'm going to answer on today's episode, and it begins right now. Okay, how do you sell in a slow market? I'm being asked this by more and more people. Now, not every market's slow. Certain industries, certain things, they go through wiggles and shakes. First of all, you don't take your foot off the gas. This is the biggest problem people have. Well, there's no business to be had, so they start slowing down and taking a break. Let me tell you something. Once you start slowing down, it is amazing. What you need to do is you need to shift to and be thinking about the activities that you're doing, the activities, the number of phone calls you're making, the number of emails, the number of conversations. Focus on the activities. And you do that around tightening up the offer that you're making. Keep it very simple. In slow markets, people can become confused very easily. And they almost look for reasons not to buy because they only buy when it's of absolute necessity to them. So what this means is that you have to simplify your offer. What you may need to do is you may need to have a smaller version of what you sell, whether it be a product or a service. In other words, the idea being is that you want to sell it in and then sell it up and sell it on. In other words, you're going to sell it in and then you're going to be able to sell up to the next level, or you can be able to sell it on by selling them more of that. But in other words, you at least establish the relationship with them as a customer. Second piece, take a look at your ICP and how does your value proposition match up against that? You got to make sure that, remember I said earlier, customers only buy in a slow market when it's of absolutely essential to them. In other words, what this means is don't go putting an offer on the table until you got the customer leaning in. You got the customer leaning in and they're in so much pain that they have to make a decision. Now, how do you get to that? You get to that through the questions that you ask. And you've got to be able to be patient and yet fast. Here's why. If you're patient and slow, the customer moves on. But you have to be patient and fast, but not so fast that they feel like, whoa, wait a minute. For instance, I have situations where people will call me up and they're looking to join any of my online programs, whether it be one of my masterminds, whether it be online university, whatever it might be. And I could sit there and speed them along and say, well, give me your credit card right now. We'll take care of it. But that's almost creating too much of a rush for them. So I say, hey, here's the link. Go out there and you can get registered for that right now. You see, I'm keeping it expedient by making it easy for them to do business with me. But I'm not being so rushy and pushy that they begin to go, oh, something's wrong here. Something doesn't quite smell right. Now, I get to that point through the questions I'm asking. The questions have to be centered around them 100%. Now, to help with that, what I'll do is I'll share a story of a customer that I've helped in their space. A customer that and what it does is it allows the customer to see them in that story. And I can share with them that story and ask them questions if they see themselves in that. If that's you, how close do you feel you line up with that? The idea being is you get them seeing that somebody else of their similar strata was able to achieve success through what it is that you sell. Now this takes out the, I don't know what I'm really getting if I buy from them. Think about this. This is no different than a restaurant review, right? I mean, you're looking to go to a new restaurant. So what do? You go out and check Yelp reviews. You go out and check Google review. You go see what your friends are saying on social media because you're looking for that confirmation. If you do those 4 strategies I've laid out, it's going to help you to remain focused in a slow market. And that is the final piece I want to leave you with. What I want you to do is I want you to focus in on your existing customers and customers who have chosen not to buy from you. Why? Because these 2 sets are ones that you probably have the deepest relationship with. And again, remember, in slow markets, people are hesitant to make a decision. So they only want to work with people who they feel very, very comfortable with. You do all these strategies, and I'll tell you what, you're going to be successful at selling your way through a slow market. Hey, this is the Sales Hunter Podcast. 2 episodes a week, one a short one like this, second one where we do a longer, deep dive interview with a subject matter expert. Why do I do it? Well, it's to help you see and achieve what you didn't think was possible. Do me a favor, leave me a review on your favorite podcast app, and I'll see you on the next episode. Great selling.